The following is a special presentation produced by WBBZ-TV in partnership with the Erie County Fair, supported by the fair and their sponsors. It's time for Fair Day Live. Everything you need to know about the Erie County Fair, with interesting people, places, and events at the Hamburg Fairgrounds. With that and more surprises, here is Liz Mantell.
Well, happy Friday and welcome to Fair Day Live. If you're headed out to the fair today, here's what's going on. We've got Rotation 2 Open Class Dairy Cattle Show that happens at 9 a.m. in the Showplex. The Sky River Butterflies, that's from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. in Kittyland. And you can create your own veggie creature in the Ag Grange building from 12 to 3 p.m. Jerry Valley and Tommy V, Master Hypnotist from 2 and 9 p.m. on the Tops Avenue of Flag Stage. And the Australian Pink Floyd Show, 8 p.m. tonight in the Gusto Grandstand. You can still stop by the ticket office to buy your tickets. And so much entertainment at the fair, and one of the favorites is Hilby, the skinny German juggler. Welcome to Fair Day Live.
Well, good morning, and good morning, Hamburg and beyond.
So, I feel like this is a very obvious question. I'm going to ask it anyway. You have a little bit of an accent. Where are you from?
South of the border, Germany.
I should have picked that up in the name, but you know, I just wanted to clarify it for everybody. Okay, so obviously you're a juggler. You kind of roam around the fair. You also have a stage show. What do you do? What can people expect? Obviously juggling, but...
Well, number one, I do the impossible. I do German comedy. For once, see, it already worked.
Hilarious.
And I do like, circus skills, interactive comedy, very interactive show involving everyone and hopefully speaking to everyone as well.
You are really a crowd favorite. People ask for you. Where is he? How long have you been at the fair?
Well, I've been camping here since 20 years now, and finally 5 years ago they hired me. So I've been here 5 years. It's my 5th year, yeah.
And how did you get into juggling as a career?
As a career, I was a social worker in Germany, and then I came to this country, and unbeknownst to me, you have to pay for education here. So I wasn't able to go back to college. I couldn't afford it, but I knew how to juggle. So I went down to Key West for winter, and I honed my street shows, and I got a job at Busch Gardens in Virginia. And then after this, I sort of became like independent and booked my show all over the world, yeah.
So you travel all over the world.
Yeah, 74 countries by now, yeah.
74 countries. And you ride your unicycle to all of them?
Most of them, but not all of them.
Has to be hard getting across the
Caribbean
ocean.
is tough,
getting around the ocean. All right, so can we do some juggling?
Yeah, and I came prepared because we're in a kitchen setting. So I bought some plates, and there's a great trick the kids who might be up can learn at home. All you have to do is take grandma's finest china.
That's the secret?
It's the secret. It's also very important that grandma's paying attention to it. So then you put it on your left hand like so, then you take your right hand, you place it underneath, and then you flip it.
Oh.
And you keep flipping it. It's very important that at this point you make eye contact with grandma for maximum entertainment value. And then you finish it off by saying, hey grandma, watch this, big finish. So, little teaching moment here, but we can do something together. Would you like to do something together?
Yes, I would.
Here we go. Why don't you hold these?
Okay.
These balls. Actually, hold 5 of them. I might try to do 5. But not only will I juggle 5 balls, but I will attempt to do this while balancing this ping pong ball on my nose.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second.
Am I?
I need that ball.
Oh, I'm like, am I throwing it to you?
No, just hand it to me.
Oh, okay.
Just hand it to me. Just give them all to me.
Okay, you take them all. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Oh, now wait a minute.
Wait a moment. I'm not that good.
Now wait a minute.
Hey, but I have some juggling. You want to see some juggling?
Yes, let's see some juggling.
Watch this. And it gets better. My juggling comes with special effects for the people at home. Watch this. Juggling in 3D. They made the cameraman laugh. That's always a good sign, isn't it? Here we go. Watch this. What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite animal?
Giraffe.
A giraffe. Oh, I can actually do this. Watch this. A giraffe. I make a giraffe impression. Long yellow neck. Oh, look at this. I almost dropped one.
Okay. You caught it.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Most people can't do it either. But we do a few more. Watch this. Off the head. Let's make it twice as exciting. And now I pose.
Yay!
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you teach me how to juggle?
I don't know. I don't know you well enough, but we can find out. You want to find out?
Yeah, let's find out.
First thing is to do, you have to do a finger exercise. If you're successful with that finger exercise,
okay,
everyone at home can do it too. Everyone put your thumb up.
Okay.
Switch it to your index finger. Not bad. Thumb, index finger. Next hand, thumb, index finger, thumb.
Wait.
One hand thumb, one hand index finger. Switch.
Wait, no, I can't do it.
Not bad. You are ready. You no. Yes, you are ready.
Okay, all right.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
All right. Put that in your right hand and just toss it over to your left hand in a nice arc and catch it. I think you are ready for step number 2.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Step number 2 is 2 balls. Like step number 2 indicates. Juggling is like keeping more objects in the air than you have hands.
Yeah.
And here's the most important part. So you throw the first ball up and it's on the highest point, you throw the second one up. If you don't succeed, don't worry. It took me 5 years of no social life. And
Okay. All right. All
Ready?
right.
Watch me first. Ready? Criss, cross. That's unbelievable. That's
great,
unbelievable.
Right? Okay, so you can see Hilby walking around doing a show on his unicycle. Don't forget, when is your show on the stage?
1:30 on the stage, 3:30 and 6:30 on the street.
All right. As we head out, let's just try the knives. I think I've moved on past the balls.
Let's
just try the knives. All right, I'll start juggling, and you throw the knives. We'll be right back with Fair Day Live. Just throw it in. Just throw it. Just throw it in. Just throw it in.
Fair Day Live continues after this.
Lakeshore Savings has been there for generations of Western New Yorkers. So it's our goal to make sure each new generation has the financial tools they need to thrive. From making your first deposit to financing your first business, we'll guide you with the right support. We know that achieving your financial goals requires personal attention, which is why we'll always put your needs first.
Open a new LS Plus checking account and enjoy great rewards with Bazing, free for 12 months.
And as new generations are born, Lakeshore Savings will be here to greet them.
Every last detail considered, improved. One stitch, one load, one breakthrough at a time. Everything that matters, made better. You know them by their work. They know us by ours. Everything built for those who are on to bigger things.
Hey, how many pull-ups can you do?
I don't know, like 25, bro? How many one-hand pull-ups can you do?
At least 20. What about no-handed pull-ups?
Nice.
Join Crunch Fitness now.
The Australian Pink Floyd Show. All That You Love 2019 World Tour. Featuring classics from metal, The Dark Side of the Moon, and more. The Australian Pink Floyd Show. Friday, August 16th, Gusto Grandstand, Erie County Fair. The Times calls them the gold standard. The Australian Pink Floyd Show. Get tickets now at tickets.com, in person at the fairgrounds main office, and by phone.
Welcome back to Fair Day Live.
Well, the spirit of Americana is all around us at the fair, and there's one special lady who embodies what all of that is about.
Basically, when did you come to the United States?
Why?
When?
When? It says there, I think it says 1955. But I went to Canada first.
You did?
My husband was, well, we were going to come here together. Not here, Canada.
Yeah.
I was pregnant, so he was afraid, us being alone. So he said, you stay there, and I'll go. He went to Canada, and then from Canada, Ford Motor Company picked him up, and they took him here. But I had the baby, but I couldn't come to the States. So I had to wait 2 years for my visa.
Oh, you did? Okay.
In Canada, Crystal Beach, Fort Erie.
Right. And you've been in the United States ever since?
Oh, yes.
Fill me in on the flag. When did you start that and why?
I started 5 years ago. I suffer from insomnia. I thought, well, I have to do something. And I learned to do beading, and I thought, well, that would be nice to have a nice big flag. 142 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. I have 3 dining room tables, end to end, and the flag rested on those tables.
Really?
You couldn't have it on your lap. It's impossible. I thought that would be a nice project, and I don't regret it. I love to work. You know, a long, big project, sometimes you get tired of it. I did, but then take few days or maybe a few hours rest and then went back to it.
It's spectacular.
Well, I couldn't find beads. The quantity that I needed, I couldn't find it. I even called China. I found someone here, Mid East, and I don't remember the name. And they didn't have enough. But I said, well, how much do you have? They told me a couple pounds. And I said, can you order them? Oh, yes, we can. I said, okay, send me those. I'll start working. And then I'm ordering right now the amount that I need. And that's the way it went. Same with this is fishing line. Okay? And I use double thread. And each bead is threaded twice, which means it has 6 strands of fishing line.
Yeah.
And they ran out of fishing line.
You did?
The company that makes it.
Right.
I had to go to different places on the internet to find more, because it's a certain type.
Right.
This is a monofilament. And you don't want anything to bread it or anything.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't give at all.
Great, that's beautiful.
Okay, you're strong. Do this, okay? Rip it. Rip it. Come on. Come on.
If I rip it.
You can't.
It's really strong.
I had made 3 rows of stars, okay? And the stars stunk. They were ugly. They were awful. I couldn't take it.
So you tried it already?
I wanted to cut the piece and redo the 3 rows.
Yeah.
I couldn't cut it with my scissors.
Oh, the fishing line wouldn't cut?
I had to use a saw.
No kidding.
Not the big one.
Yeah.
One for wood carving. I do wood carving.
You do?
Yeah. I had to stop everything to do the flag.
Great work, Carmen, and keep up that amazing spirit. Don't forget, you can see Carmen's work inside the Creative Arts Building, which is located on the 1st floor of the grandstand. Another patriotic moment that happens here at the fair is the daily flag retreat ceremony. And recently, our hometown camera went out there and captured that ceremony in Slade Park.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Erie County Agricultural Society, welcome to the 180th Erie County Fair and to today's flag retreat ceremony here at Slade Park. We are greatly honored you have taken time out of your busy fair day as we stop and say thank you. Today we are joined by the Erie County Fair Marching Band presented by Pepsi-Cola and an honor guard featuring Bob Browning of Post 1640 and Paul Wichkowski of the David McKeever Post. Ladies and gentlemen, each night of the best 12 days of summer, we stop for just a moment to say thank you to those who have served, both past, present, and perhaps in the future. Tonight's flag retreat honoree is Thomas Hayes from Derby, New York. Tom served the U.S. Army from 1966 to 1968 as a buck sergeant. He received 7 medals, including the Purple Heart, the Army Commendation Medal, and the letter V for heroism, the National Defense Service Medal, the Republic of Vietnam Campaign Ribbon with Device, the Vietnam Service Medal, the Bronze Star, and the New York State Conspicuous Service Award. Today, sir, we are presenting you with the flag that has flown high above the 180th Erie County Fair today as a small token of appreciation for your service and commitment to our country and for keeping us all free.
Quite an honor. What was it like to receive the flag tonight?
I loved it. Yeah, it was a great honor to receive the flag.
Who's here with you tonight?
My whole family and my friends, a lot of my friends. My grandson is right here, my little buddy.
This is the second year of the flag retreat ceremony, which now is being launched at other fairs after being started right here in Hamburg. When we come back, we're going to find out what food we're making. It's our favorite part of the show where you get to watch me eat. We'll be right back with Fair Day Live.
Fair Day Live continues after this.
The Australian Pink Floyd Show. All That You Love 2019 World Tour. Featuring classics from Metal, The Dark Side of the Moon, and more. The Australian Pink Floyd Show. Friday, August 16th, Gusto Grandstand, Erie County Fair. The Times calls them the gold standard. The Australian Pink Floyd Show. Get tickets now at tickets.com, in person at the fairgrounds main office, and by phone.
Hey, how many pull-ups can you do?
I don't know, like 25, bro? How many one-hand pull-ups can you do?
At least 20. What about no-handed pull-ups?
Nice.
Join Crunch Fitness now.
Every last detail considered, improved. One stitch, one load, one breakthrough at a time. Everything that matters, made better. You know them by their work. They know us by ours. Everything built for those who are on to bigger things.
School, it's easy to make excuses. Fortunately, at Medaille College, we've removed the excuses. With flexible class schedules, it's never been more convenient to earn your master's degree on your own terms. Whether an MBA, organizational leadership, or master's in accounting, the excuses are gone. It's time to get to work. Medaille College.
Welcome back to Fair Day Live.
Well, if you haven't had breakfast yet, I'm about to make you hungry. Our fair food today, we have Adam and Matt from Luv Puffs, and we're going to be making some pancakes, but don't worry, we're not going to stray too far away from the fair food because these are going to be loaded with some love. All right, Adam, why don't you tell us the little process, because these aren't big pancakes, they're fair-sized pancakes, so you can just pop them in your mouth as you go.
These are our fresh mini pancakes. They're the sharable pancake. I don't know if you've ever tried to share a big pancake.
Sharable?
Right.
I've never tried to share a pancake in my life.
Exactly. Who wants to share a pancake? So we give lots of pancakes. Lots of little mini ones.
So this is actually like they're indented little pancake molds.
Exactly. So we have our little molder, so they're the right size every time.
Okay.
And people can get 10 or order of 10 or 20.
So where are you guys located on the fair?
We're on 42nd Street, just before you enter the event building.
The event building.
Yes.
Got it. Yep.
And yeah, there's people are just a little alleyway there.
Okay, so as these pancakes are starting to make, let's go over some of the different types that you can get and the flavors, I guess.
So it's all very sweet. It's all like that's kind of the thing. We're filling our hearts with love and sweet and all that goodness. So today we're making our s'mores love, our maple love, and our what's the last one we're making, Mac?
The warm my heart.
Warm my heart.
So those are the 3 options we're making today. Our most popular one, which we're not making right now, is our Nutella Crush.
I'm not good for the popular
I'm
one.
sorry, you have to come back to the booth for that one.
I'm trying to make a sale over here. Okay, all right, so these are rolling.
These are rolling.
All right, so there's
almost ready to flip.
Almost ready to flip.
Yeah.
So there's 6 different kinds that you can get at your. Ding! Did you hear that? It's time to flip. All right.
So you have to be very particular.
About
beautiful flipping.
Look at that.
That's textbook.
So how do you serve these? On a stick? On a?
So these are little mini trays over here.
Okay. Oh, look, we already have one prepared.
Right. Max quick.
All right. So I'm gonna guess that this one is the s'mores one. Am I correct in this?
You are correct.
I don't know why. I'm gonna. That's a marshmallow. Okay. So that's the s'more one. How did you guys get into this?
So I was traveling the Netherlands. It was in Amsterdam. These mini pancakes were being sold everywhere. And I just learned, I stayed there, learned how to make them, and brought them back to the U.S.
He honed his craft.
I did.
In the homeland of the mini pancakes.
That's it.
All right, so are we ready to?
We're almost ready.
Are we almost?
That looks like a cooked one.
Look at that, it's perfect.
Wow.
Okay, so which one are we gonna make? Since you already made the s'mores one, which are we gonna make right now?
We're gonna do the warm my heart.
Okay. Let's warm my heart up, boys. Let's do this.
It's a little chilly this morning. We need some.
It is a little chilly this morning.
Warmed up.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold it so the camera can see it. All right, so we're gonna put some butter. Okay, so some butter's going on.
I'm sorry.
It's butter. All right, so we've got some cinnamon and sugar.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, it smells like breakfast, I can tell you that.
I'll put a little bit more on
Yeah,
there.
put a little bit more on there. What else?
Those pancakes need some more cinnamon.
There you go.
Is there anything else that goes on there?
Nope, that's just cinnamon,
That's
sugar,
it?
and
Okay.
butter.
No, I mean, I just wanted to make sure. These seem very warm, but I'm gonna, no, those are smoking. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Be careful.
They're hot, but they're delicious.
So would you like to try to make one?
Yep.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Yep.
So I'm going to teach you how to make the pancakes.
Okay.
The pancakes. This is a mastery.
This is where the money's
take some butter.
Take some butter.
You just want to spread it on the grill. Be generous with the butter.
Oh.
All over.
Is that too generous with the butter?
You never be too generous with butter.
Okay. Okay, so we got the butter in there.
Then you're gonna take this and you're just gonna pour it into each one.
I've been training my life for this.
Wow. Oh, you are good at pouring.
Look at that.
This took me a month to master.
Well, you know.
Oh, she's going with that swirl technique.
Listen, you guys.
Okay, she's a master.
Yesterday I was making cupcakes, so they kind of warmed me up to it.
Okay.
I'm making it for the staff. All right, so Luv Puffs, and where are you guys located again?
42nd Street.
All right, 6 different options. Their most popular one is the Nutella Crush, which, All right, so as we go out, we're just gonna watch these go. But as we go out, I'm gonna go ahead and eat another one. This is the s'mores one. I'm gonna tell you how it is. It's delicious. Adam, Matt, Luv Puffs, thank you so much for serving me breakfast this morning. When we come back, more from Fair Day Live.
Fair Day Live continues after this.
Lakeshore Savings has been there for generations of Western New Yorkers. So it's our goal to make sure each new generation has the financial tools they need to thrive. From making your first deposit to financing your first business, we'll guide you with the right support. We know that achieving your financial goals requires personal attention, which is why we'll always put your needs first.
Open a new LS Plus checking account and enjoy great rewards with Bazing, free for 12 months.
And as new generations are born, Lakeshore Savings will be here to greet them.
Every last detail considered, improved. One stitch, one load, one breakthrough at a time. Everything that matters, made better. You know them by their work. They know us by ours. Everything built for those who are on to bigger things.
Hey, how many pull-ups can you do?
I don't know, like 25, bro? How many one-hand pull-ups can you do?
At least 20. What about no-handed pull-ups?
Nice.
Join Crunch Fitness now.
The Australian Pink Floyd Show. All That You Love 2019 World Tour. Featuring classics from Metal, The Dark Side of the Moon, and more. The Australian Pink Floyd Show. Friday, August 16th, Gusto Grandstand, Erie County Fair. The Times calls them the gold standard. The Australian Pink Floyd Show. Get tickets now at tickets.com, in person at the fairgrounds main office, and by phone.
Welcome back to Fair Day Live.
Well, thanks for joining us today, Fair Day Live. And if you're coming out to the fair for your Friday, here's what's happening. We've got Rotation 2 Open Class Dairy Cattle Show, 9 a.m. in the Showplex. Sky River Butterflies from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. in Kittyland. You can create your own veggie creature at the Ag Grange building from 12 to 3 p.m. Jerry Valley, Tommy V, the Master Hypnotist, 2 and 9 p.m. on the Tops Avenue of Flag stage. And the Australian Pink Floyd Show, 8 p.m. in the Gusto Grandstand. You can stop by the ticket office to still buy your tickets. And of course, when you come out to the fair, you have to try the fair food. Adam, Matt from Luv Puffs are here, and we're gonna head out. We're gonna make one more. So what have you made?
I just made the maple loaf.
Okay,
maple syrup, butter.
Okay. Well, I think we can. I've only been doing this for 5 minutes, but I think I can do better than that. Do you mind?
Go for it.
Do you
Let's
mind?
get
All right,
in there.
so we'll start with the maple love. That'll be our base. Then we'll add some cinnamon sugar.
Okay.
You already put that on there, right? Is that the maple syrup? I think this
Can't
needs
have too much maple syrup.
This
though.
needs some chocolate.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, more maple syrup.
She's going in.
Uh-oh.
I assume this is powdered sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm putting it on anyway. Some marshmallow. I'm gonna use a spoon.
Okay,
So we'll do
scooping
that.
it.
Okay. I think I've put everything. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna put it on there. Listen, you just go, you ask them for the Liz special. They're gonna hook you up, all right? Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I love my delicious creation. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8:30, right here on Fair Day Live.
Liz Mantell appears through the courtesy of Medaille College in Buffalo.
The preceding presentation was produced by WBBZ-TV in partnership with the Erie County Fair, who paid a production fee for the program with sponsor support.